think the Niners' biggest question mark is heading into the season?
Quarterback?
Yeah, right. There's a few. So let's say, how about top 3? Quarterback, obviously, just because they don't have one. They're not settled on one.
Or we just don't know what's going to happen, or if said quarterback is going to stay healthy, or if said quarterback is going to play well. We don't know. I would say secondary, but I'm just talking about cornerback, straight up cornerback, not safety. We talked about that. Linebacker depth a little bit kind of scares me. I love Dre Greenlaw, but Dre Greenlaw gets a lot of hype, and he's good. But when people are like, "Oh, him and Warner are the best duo," let's dial it back a little bit. Levante David and White and those guys, they exist. I think
there's some big question marks. So real quick, big ones, injuries.
Yeah, injuries every year.
This team especially, because all the good players have injury histories except for Mike McGlinchey. So and then also I think D'Amico. I'm not saying he's not good. He's just a question mark for sure.
So there will be growing pains, no doubt. And 49er fans, I need you to chill out on him a little bit, because if you expect him to just pick up where Salah left off, no way. No way.
That's unrealistic.
I understand experience in the scheme. He played football. That helps. But being in the game and making correct play calls at the right time, that takes time. So I want to make sure that 49er fans are patient, because there will be growing pains. There'll be times where you're going to say, what is he doing? What's going on here? But he can learn from that. If Robert Saleh can learn, he can learn. They had confidence in him. And the 49ers, their farm is filled with coaches who are ready to take other people's positions. They groom them to do those things. But there will be growing pains with D'Amico Ryans, no doubt.
We saw those with Robert Saleh. We saw him improve. I mean, he improved dramatically.
That's what I mean.
Most people thought he was trash 2 years ago.
Think about what people were saying about Saleh the first year. They wanted him fired. He's the worst. He doesn't. But again, he didn't take his ball and go home, and he got better. And again, that's what I said about that doesn't happen all the time.
And what was the critique with Saleh? It's like, hey, man, you got
adjustments.
Where are your adjustments? You got a nice little system, man. But where are your in-game adjustments? Because we know that you can Xerox Pete Carroll, Dan Quinn, whoever, Gus Bradley's. Yeah, whatever. You Xerox someone else's system. What is your in-game adjustment? How do you think on your feet? Well, he proved that he could do that.
Yep.
I'm not saying D'Amico can't, but to expect that he's going to have the in-game adjustment that wins the game week 1, week 2, week 3. Saleh didn't. Remember, Saleh, some of his worst performances were against Green Bay early on. I mean, they should have beat Green Bay with C.J. Beathard, and they couldn't. They gave away some games.
That offense was humming in that game, even with C.J. Beathard. Like, he hit that long pass to Marquise Goodwin, and what was it? Breida was killing them in that game, man.
That's right. So D'Amico, the reason I picked the Packers to win week 3 is because of D'Amico. Not because I think he's bad. It's just because I
who's the quarterback?
That's the thing. If it's Jordan Love, then D'Amico's off the hook. But week 3 against Aaron Rodgers, hey, welcome to the NFL, D'Amico.
What if it's Blake Bortles?
And then D'Amico's really in trouble, man. He's really in trouble. Shout out Josh Johnson, guys, an inspiration to us middle-aged grinders that wish we had another shot. I always respect dudes who are fringe professional athletes that just keep staying in shape, keep grinding. Like, why would you give up? Dude's 35. Hey, man, I can go play on someone's practice squad. I'd love to do that.
And if someone's going to pay you, why are you going to say no to that?
Absolutely. But it's not like you get a grip of cash playing on practice squad. Like, you really, really got to love football. And not, in ways that maybe
sit at home, wait for the call.
I'm there. The dude who used to be that way was, oh man, what was that dude's name?
Dante Johnson?
No, oh man, the white quarterback who went to UCLA with me and then was on the Niners like 8 different times, but was never on their active roster, was always on their practice squad. He bounced around the league. What the hell was that dude's name? I liked him. He went to he's from San Francisco, went to Balboa High. He always had that beard. Man, I used to talk to him in the locker room all the time. If you guys remember, had a funny name. He went to UCLA, he went to Sac State, super strong arm.
This one's out of my range.
Super strong arm. Now he never was on the active roster, but they always brought him back. Dude, anyway, you guys let me know. It's not Tolzien.